There we go. Yo. Welcome to the Drifting Heaven podcast. You feel me? Well, we have the hottest takes, the most bullshit takes. You know, we're a little bit petty at times. Today, you already know I got my co-host with me. I got Meech, or you already know it's Meech, Super Saiyan God. You
Yes,
feel me?
sir.
The only nigga who shop at motherfucking Urban Outfitters. You dig? Uh, and then I already got I got my young boy. I got Karma. You already know what goes around comes around. The motherfucking 13th
Yes, sir.
Hokage, cause Kana Hamaru ain't
Love to see
shit.
it.
Anybody else out the Kana Hamaru ain't shit. And you already know how we
You
get into it.
violating.
All right, so today, any Twitter special because niggas been out of pocket all day. For what reason? I don't know. The first thing we're gonna talk about is these Saitama niggas. I ain't get to talk about y'all yet. I've been really trying to avoid y'all and not trying to embarrass y'all, but we got a day. If you want to start off, Karma, go ahead.
All right, man. So I don't even know where to begin, but it's this really big like misconception with people saying this man can do anything, and it's almost as if they didn't even read the manga. Like it's kind of weird, right? Like it's people still calling this man a gag character when it's clearly specified that he just brings his limit. He physically breaks his limiter, similar to like how Goku does, for example, right? You know, like how it's I guess you could say like the universal consensus that DBZ characters can progress stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, basically having no cap on how strong he can be. And there's people still saying that this man is a gag character and he can walk out a page like Bugs Bunny. I saw a dude like 2 days ago say he can like walk up to Thanos and Loki might one shot him. I'm like, bro, the cap is real on this one. I ain't even on front.
Nah, the cap
They
is real.
smoking some pure meth. Like I'm talking the purest of meth. I'm talking like a Walter White Heisenberg level meth. Like it's actually insane, dog. I don't know.
Hey man, if y'all ain't
I
see
don't
Breaking
know,
Bad,
bro.
tap in.
Hey, man.
My problem is right, and I'm gonna let my nigga Meech cook. Is these niggas still think he could beat Goku? For one,
Yeah, man.
this lets me know that y'all is not reading Super because this nigga's not even beating Granola or Gas. This nigga not even listen. This nigga to me, this nigga can't even beat Krillin on some real serious shit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, you could
Sec-
definitely argue it. Yeah.
Secondly, the One Punch Man series operate differently than the whole Dragon Ball Z franchise. The shit he could get away over there, I'm pretty sure he can't get away over here in the DBZ franchise. I'm pretty sure. Secondly, right? They're saying, "Oh, he sneezed and what it was Saturn. I don't know what fucking planet it was. I don't even care.
I believe it was Jupiter, if I remember correctly.
Jupiter. He sneezed
I
and
believe so.
he knocked the clouds off Jupiter and he could fucking do this, that, and the third. Listen, bro. King Cole was out here blowing up planets by lifting his fucking arm. And that nigga's weak. That nigga's weak.
Yeah.
He's weak.
Then there's base Frieza, like a base Frieza, like destroying Planet Vegeta with a finger flick. If y'all don't know, Planet Vegeta having like 10 times the mass of like a dwarf star. So we're talking like dwarf star levels of potency. That Frieza is just flicking away with one finger, bro. This man didn't even hop out his pod. This man called it fireworks, bro. like,
Listen,
yo, this man
not
did not take it seriously at all.
not only that, right? The shit that kills me is how you have him above Goku, and they've been doing this shit since Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
How?
like blowing up the moon and all. Like, bro, those are Dragon Ball feats.
And then
like,
they
like,
blowing up the moon and then filling it on the Earth's surface. You not? I'm not even gonna get. I'm not gonna get into it. Cause they're not understanding the simple concept of the shit Saitama's doing. They been was doing since the beginning of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, honestly, like I get it. People want to bring up, well, they weren't destroying stars. I mean, bro, Cell was about to destroy the solar system. It's like it's not impressive. It's not impressive anymore.
Not this is not impressive at all. The
It
series
really
is
ain't.
dope, but y'all be capping. Like it's a lot of cap in these tweets.
I think the main reason why, not to cut you off, but I think the main reason why Saitama gets so much hype and like his feats are just they get noticed more as opposed to other series. I think it's more so due to two things. One, the misconception that he's a gag character and that like his whole thing is I can beat anybody in one punch in my series. And two, it's the mangaka. No disrespect to him, but he be drawing the most off the wall detailed stuff that I've ever seen. So I think from that point, when it looks good and it's exemplified with good art and detail, the hype around the feat becomes more than what it should be. Because like most series, they'll have a statement here or two that are like, "Oh, I'm a planet buster," blah 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 blah. Okay, we go off along that with their scaling. But with One Punch Man, officially like what is his feat at max? What is he like? Star like? Yeah,
He
because I
should.
know something about like they were talking about like
Okay,
some
like
galaxies or something. I don't know, but
yeah, no,
um
it's not Galaxy. Like okay, so basically what they're doing is right. It's because they took out an entire star cluster, dog. So they're basically trying to say like if they're destroying an area of space with that much mass and like I guess you could say output energy, kinetic energy, they're scaling it to galaxy, but the galaxy wink is like mad contentious for a number of different reasons, especially if you're actually educated in the field of physics and space science.
Yeah,
But if I'm highballing it as much as I possibly can, you can argue maybe like extremely low end like solar system level, and that's me being generous. But other than
hey,
that, it's like multi star.
all right. But so like I said, or like it's like he said, it's a multi-star feat, but I think it's just more so the author showing it in the story. And like he's known to have like amazing art panels. Like it's not even a question. Like
yeah,
I think he has a museum. So I think that's why I feel personally a part of the reason as to why like his feats get hyped up more in his series as opposed to other people's stuff because it's shown in a very detailed way. But like Sammy was saying, this stuff has been happening since early Z, like blowing up the moon, being stated as a planet buster. Then you go to star level. Then like 2 arcs later, you got Cell threatening to destroy the solar system. You have Majin Buu capable of destroying galaxies within like seconds. And then it's just like, okay, bro, that's a cute feat and all compared to and like dynamic saga or cell saga range, but like we're in super now, my boy. Like
super.
we got to the point where like we're beyond universal. Like we're out here fighting in world of voids, devoid of time and space. You know what I'm saying? Like we're past that, my boy. Like and I think the reason why people try to put this stigma on like, oh well, he can beat Goku or whatever, is because it's like it's just something anime fans like to do, or like whenever, or not even just anime fans, but like when a new show that's popular and hits and it has action and it has scaling, the casual person who doesn't know like proper power scaling goes off of what looks pretty or how strong or like what looks pretty and what looks visually appealing to them. So then they'll be like, oh, this person's strong because they did this X, Y, and Z. How they compare to the next strongest person, and in the animated industry, the meme is like, can he be Goku? Because Goku is. It's really more so because like Dragon Ball is the most popular anime of all
Yeah,
time, personally. But and it's like, okay, can he beat the main character of the most popular anime series in a fight? So that's where the whole thing stems from. But as far as like an actual fight, no, like this nigga Goku has gone through stuff that Saitama even hasn't even sniffed at, my boy. Like that's cute if you want to have like a debate between him and like Namek Saga. probably early Android Saga Goku. That's fair, but not now, bro. No, it's not even close. But yeah, I think those are the reasons why, personally.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. And just to clear, like, kind of going off what he was saying too, what Meech was saying. Let me clear up a big misconception too, and I'm tired of these people keep saying this. Saitama does not have immeasurable speed. Let's get that out the way right here, because you have people out here saying that this man is as fast as Wally West and Barry Allen and Eobard Thawne and all them. Let's get this out the way. For starters, the quote unquote time travel feat, right, was a technique, which means off rip, it doesn't even scale to like their base speed. That's like me saying that instant transmission scales to Goku's base speed. If you want to pull the whole technique thing, then basically Goku will have infinite speed in base. Which no, like we all agree that's not the case. He's moving a lot faster with instant transmission than he normally would be. So off rip, that doesn't even scale to the speed. Secondly, even if I was to give any of y'all the benefit of the doubt and say, okay, it does scale to his speed, it's literally contradicted in the next chapter, because Saitama's like, y'all remember like in the fight, right, with Garo, his like attire was gone, right? Like all of it was gone. This man was like butterball naked, like he had no clothes on, right?
Yeah.
The technique was working, and all of his clothing came back. What that shows is, and in case I don't know what immeasurable speed is, immeasurable speed is basically when a character has speed that is not necessarily bounded by linear time. That's how, like, for instance, Wally West can like hopscotch across like the multiverse in different timelines, right? But the fact that he was still bounded by linear time when going back and literally getting his outfit back shows that he's still bounded by linear time. So even if I was to give you the benefit of the doubt, tell me how that's not a contradiction of him having immeasurable speed. Because Wally West, in that same instance, we see like Wally West and Barry Allen, they hopscotch through time and they're not different at all. Like they stay relatively the same as they were before. Like they're not affected by a normal flow of time like everybody else. That's just something that is inherent to like DC speedsters. I don't know why. That's just kind of how it is with the Speed Force. But Saitama has no said justification as to why that can't be contradicted. It's weird. So no, he doesn't have immeasurable speed. I'm tired of people saying that. It's not, his speed is not beyond time or anything like that. Y'all are crazy.
You a fucking nerd.
I know I'm a nerd, but hey, bro, I am a huge nerd, bro. But I embrace it because ain't no way I fan this, bro.
I just wanted to pop in for a second, which I'm at a homie's house right now, so I'm not gonna be able to record. But
Go ahead,
I might just like stay on mute and listen to what y'all saying.
All right, cool.
But another thing I wanted to touch up on too is that, please, for the love of God, and this is for either the casual anime fans, if y'all watching this, whoever, please stop bringing in Goku for every fucking conversation.
Literally,
Listen,
bro, it's so annoying. It honestly is, bro.
That shit is bro. Listen, that shit is tiring.
They talk more about Goku than the fans of the series. It's crazy.
Listen, the shit is so fucking annoying because the people y'all saying could beat Goku can't even beat fucking Kaioken Goku in them in what it was it Saiyan Saga.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all saying the most outlandish shit. It's wild. Please, and that go for any character. It don't have to be Saitama. Please stop bringing up your favorite against Goku if you know for sure he cannot fucking beat Goku. And please stop going to fucking your local power scaler. Be like, hey, can he beat Goku? First off, listen. For one, probably not. Two, whoever your local power scaler is need to stay in fucking school.
The average 13-year-old Discord debater, yeah, like come on, bro.
And then three, please do your research. Some of the shit y'all be saying don't even be accurate. It don't.
They be saying stuff out of emotion, to be honest with you. It really is.
It's people still saying Goku is not planetary, bro, in 2022.
Bro, I'm not even gonna speak on it.
They're not watching the series. They
In
not.
2022, is people still saying that Goku and people above like him are not planet level, bro. That's insane to me. That's actually insane.
Nah, that's wild.
That's a wild take.
And the funny thing is too, it actually be the people in the series and like the fans of the series themselves that be saying off the wall stuff. Because I remember I was in a group. I was in a Dragon Ball group on Facebook, and what was it? I think it was something about I put up a post about Goku versus Beerus. I was like, could Ultra Instinct Goku? This was like a little bit after the Tournament of Power, and I was like, could Goku get the dub on Beerus? Or like, or at this current point in the story, a lot of them were meat riding Beerus. I'm like, so y'all ain't watched the anime where it literally stated that this nigga Goku is on probably surpasses man, or like, well, in the promotional, I think it was in the promotional thing. It was for Omen 3 where I think it was either Beerus who stated that he's on his level or he surpassed him. And then MUI was like, okay, yeah, you can actually say like he's stronger than Beerus now. And at that time I was like, so we all can agree that Goku would get a dub on Beerus. This man had Beerus. You'd be surprised, man has a lot of fanboys who think that he'll never be surpassed. And I'm just like, I don't know about that, my boy. And it's another thing too. They disregard feats in their own series. Like niggas really tried to sit there and deny the universal feat that he and Varys had in the beginning of Battle of Gods. And I'm just like, do y'all not watch this? Do y'all not read the subtitles? Or do y'all just not listen? Like, bro's been universal since Battle of Gods and just gotten stronger after that. They think they're of the assumption that like if the feat isn't shown consistently or always being shown on screen, that
Which
it
is
was just
hilarious.
higher, or it needs, or like it didn't. It was just a one time thing. As if these characters don't get stronger. This is shonen, bruh. Your characters are going to get stronger. That's just the trope of shonens. Like, I don't need to know. I don't need a universal feat every time to know that these characters are already universal.
Oh,
Yeah.
If it's then it would just be like, okay, you're just feeding me information I already know. It's annoying. Okay, like
Yeah,
I'm
just
good,
as
bro.
long as there's no like real heavy contradicting statements or feats, then it really don't matter. Because all it really shows is a linear progression. Ki is a linear progression. You get more ki, you get stronger, faster, more durable. That's how ki operates. Now I get that Universal is a big like claim to make. So if you had contentions with the like Universal DBZ, that's fine. But don't just straight up say like they're not when there's multitudes of different examples I can give you as to why these characters should be in a Universal to arguably low multiversal ranges of power. Like usually.
Or what was it? It was when niggas it was in the Moral arc, and it was when Moral fused with the planet too. And I think we said something about Buddy would like, if you touch him or something, like he'll blow away the galaxy. And then a lot of people were like, "Oh, I thought they were universal. He's just now blowing up galaxies." Like, bro, come on, bro. Like,
hey, nah, that's funny. God forbid, because I've had this debate with so many different people. Just this discussion point in general, right? It's like, bro, if somebody is on like level 9, why can't they perform feats on level 5? Like,
exactly. It's like
I don't get it. Like, why can't you perform a lower level feat if you scale above that lower level feat? It's like, huh? It's like we all know Goku's a planetary character, right? That's like saying like Goku's like if he destroys a mountain, then he's only mountain level. Like, no, he's portrayed feats higher than mountain level. Like, it's weird.
Quite literally.
I don't know. It was just it's weird. People always want to try to like downplay a series' power. It's just weird to me. But ultimately, to me, at the end of the day, this is fiction. I don't care. People who take this seriously, go touch some grass, bro. It's never that serious. If you want to make your outlandish claims, go ahead. I'm gonna just sit back and let you make a fool of yourself. That's it. Yeah, guys, I really don't care. I'm enjoying my series. I'm cooling, bro. Now, when the authors start saying something about, oh yeah, the Saitama feat was only such and such and such, and y'all gonna be like, but I thought he could beat Goku. You gonna be looking stupid, and I'm gonna sit back and laugh
Stupid.
Yeah,
because I've been doing that since jump.
pretty hilarious regardless, because it's just like there's so much
It's,
consistent evidence saying otherwise, so it's weird.
and it's funny too. These people. The thing is, these mangakas and comic book writers, they don't care not nearly as much about this power scaling as the fans do.
Bro, listen,
That's
they
hilarious.
writing a series out of for their enjoyment, and they're writing it for their core fan base, because this is what their core fan base came to fucking read and witness.
Right. Niggas want to have a good story with but the characters that they champion. Not these nerds with their calculators and be like, oh well, according to this what was it? This series of comics, the Flash was able to move 10 quilling, quadrupling. I'm like, no, bruh. As soon as you start saying that, I don't want to hear the conversation no more. Now you just ruined me trying to get into a comic book about the Flash because you're doing all this extra stuff, bruh. Let me enjoy the comic book for myself. And if I wanted to see how strong he is, I'll research it myself. Just I ain't gonna flex, bro. Power scalers are probably some of the most cancerous people I've ever had the pleasure of seeing on the internet. It gets
Honestly.
bad. Like it's not as bad as like the fan bases of like certain anime or comic books, but it's up there. Definitely.
No, that should be bad. That should be bad, as in like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Bad, like that's bro. Because listen, it's another misconception, right? And this is for one of my favorite series. It's in like my top 15 all time. Fairy Tail. These niggas is the most inconsistent motherfuckers in one fan base against each other I ever seen. Ever. This is also another fan base that doesn't understand the fact between hacks and attack potency.
Oh yeah, I know, man.
Bro.
Universal Natsu, crazy, bro.
Universal Natsu
is wild.
Karma. Universal Natsu. You hear this?
Yeah,
shit?
bro.
Bro, as much times as I seen this, bro, I didn't fucking like. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is y'all reading? We can't be reading the same thing.
No, Universal Natsu was fucking crazy.
Like
it honestly doesn't sound right,
like,
bro. Just hearing it.
Like what the fuck is we reading? Like let's be honest. Like what is we reading? Like that's what I be trying to. That's why I be trying to get an understanding. Because I'm like, bro, like I can't be reading the same shit as y'all. I can't. Because y'all saying the most off the wall shit.
Like planet level, sure. Like they're planet level now.
Multi-continental, like shit like that with ridiculous hacks. Cool. Y'all don't understand attack potency.
Yeah.
Bro, listen, they don't understand attack potency, bro. That's what the fuck. Like Karma, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said I had this debate with somebody, right? On any Twitter. I said, bro, name one character, one ice user that can beat Torshiro and Rukia. These niggas quite literally rated my comments and said gray. I said, bro.
Oh, yikes.
I said, bro.
Yikes.
They said, oh, Graben motherfucking. I'm like, and their favorite thing is, oh, when did they ever freeze fire? First off, you don't need to freeze fire to be shown that you can extinguish or freeze fire. For one.
Yeah.
Two.
That's an appeal to ignorance.
Like, two. Yeah. If a character in the author say, I can touch, if I put my sword on you, I can. It's going to be absolute 0 to a molecular level. Why in the fuck is you trying to argue a narrative? Because that's quite literally what Rukia do in the 1,000-Year Blood War with her Bunkai.
Yeah.
And then Torshiro Bunkai is stronger than her because it affects on a he's like
It's like a higher level of severity.
It's his on the higher level. He like fucking Storm. Like he like fucking Storm from the X-Men. Like his ice, he could start making it fucking snow if you want to, or like he quite literally affect the climate. What happened?
The whole thing is that Rukia is only ice, but Toshiro is like moisture in general. Like he can control the moisture in the air, turn it into snow, turn it into ice. He can cause storms. He can affect the weather. Aside from just ice, that's what makes him stronger.
Exactly. Like he is quite literally in the data book in the series. Characters say it. He say it. His Zanpakuto said, "We are the strongest ice Zanpakuto in the Soul Society." Literally.
That's all right though. Niggas gonna understand how strong Toshiro is in this.
Like, bro, listen. If you read the 1,000-Year Blood,
complain over anything.
If you read the 1,000-Year Blood War and the shit he did to Valkyrie, you would not be saying the shit that you're saying about Toshiro.
What he did with the Valkyrie was dirty.
Bro, he did Valkyrie dirty.
Or even what Rukia did to Asnot being like the literal concept of fear. Like, bro.
Like, that man actually was not even Bankai Kenpachi was getting the best of Valkyrie. Then that man Toshiro come through, freezes buddy up. It's like, wow.
Valkyrie tried to punch. Valkyrie tried to punch Toshiro. Toshiro faked it. He was like, "Oh yeah. Even you touching me, you're gonna freeze. I don't have to do nothing to you."
Byakuya popped his head off like it's a Tootsie Roll. Like, bro, like dog. Nah, bro.
What?
That's
like niggas is gonna put respect on Toshiro's Hitsugai, bro.
Then
once that Bankai reveal, it's a wrap.
Then they be like, "Oh, Asdot, you feel me? He just the concept of fear." Of fear? Bro, first off, the concept of fear and death is damn near almost equivalent. And I'm only saying damn near because death is really above life, and death is really above time itself. We know that. Especially if you a comic book reader, or you just a fucking nerd, or whoever said, you just know that life and death is above the concept of time. It's quite simple. But I would say, but with fear, that shit is no pushover itself, because he could quite literally turn any fucking thing into your general fear. He could prey off of fear. Bro, listen, as him himself is broken. For one. Two, half of the characters that people be trying to name against other characters, I'd be like, bro, half y'all can't even be asking. From on the one that fought
asking is OD.
Like
asking
half y'all can't even be asking. OD. And all he do is fucking modify poison, and then he got adaptability.
Yeah, like literally, like if he has a durability to tank anything they're throwing at him, this man's physical body would adapt, and he literally becomes immune. Not resistant, immune. So like, if you throw like, I don't know, like a whole gallon of poison at this man, and he like tanks it, right, and he doesn't die instantly, this man's body would literally come back, and then that poison he could just walk straight through it like nothing happened. It's actually insane.
Bro, Bleach, what did Grimmjow do? And he bounced back from the shit.
Then Grimmjow had to like. You talking about he did the asking?
Bro, he literally grabbed this man's heart.
Yeah. He came from behind, grabbed Buddy from the heart, like literally stabbed bro through the chest with the heart in his hand, crushed it. That was the only way. Because you have to get rid. You have to get rid of Buddy like immediately. Someone who can adapt to your attacks like that. He went into
fourth quarter mode. He went into fourth quarter mode. He powered up.
What?
Then this nigga fought Kisuke in the Bankai, and we already know Kisuke Bankai could rewrite shit. Oh my god. What?
Wait, wasn't his Kisuke's Bankai like where he's able to like stitch himself and the opponent, right?
He could rewrite whatever the fuck he want to.
The damage he takes. But it's not healing. That's the problem. So, like, he could.
I mean, technically, it is technically kind of healing. It's like, okay, what's a way I can put it? it's
It's
like
it's not what Orihime
Oh,
do. Because Orihime on the
yeah,
hill, she just reversed time. Her ability is above time itself.
she quite literally says, "I reject this instance from happening." She rewrites your body into an instance where that injury never happened in any capacity.
Ever. You see when she did the Grimjaw, bro, she broke his whole fucking arm back.
Right.
yeah. No,
The
she
arm
not
that was
only brought his
destroyed
arm
by
back.
Tozen in a completely separate plane of existence.
Exactly, at a whole different time period. Like,
Not only that, but like she literally reverted his power back to his prime. Because a lot of things,
that
like
too.
something that people miss is that beforehand, Grimjow didn't have his rank. He was not rank 6 beforehand. He lost his rank.
Oh yeah.
Orihime reverted his power back to the point where he was a Spada level, like years and years and years ago.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that moment was funny as hell. Grimjaw really said goodbye, former 6, and just killed that nigga.
Oh yeah, who it was?
Oh yeah, he really.
Loopy?
Lucy.
Loopy, yes. I
Lucy.
think it
No,
was
no.
Loopy.
Loopy?
Loopy.
Something. I
It's
think.
Loopy.
Loopy,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Loopy. It's like Loopy or Luppy or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
LGPI.
He
Yeah,
really thought he was him.
For real.
my man's
Grimjaw got
brain.
him out the game. Said, hey, yo, but don't ever disrespect my rank like that again.
Grimjaw really out here said, "I did not come here to be disrespected."
Giving my rank to some random.
Who did like, bro, who this young nigga is?
And bro was talking crazy
who
too
your
once he got
mans?
to that 6 rank.
Matter of fact, since we talking about Bleach, because listen, tonight I'm going arc by arc, and we getting talking about this whole Batman versus Mori shit.
Oh, brother.
Listen, that shit was funny. To me, it was funny. I don't know why niggas took it serious.
No,
But
that was actually hilarious though. But go ahead with the Bleach thing. We're gonna talk about it.
How y'all feel about Bleach joining Disney Plus?
Okay, so
I personally don't have an issue with it. Or you want to go ahead, Jeremy?
It doesn't really matter, but like since you gave me permission right now, I'm gonna just say this: it does not matter. Like anime has been on like Toonami Jetstream, it's been on Adult Swim. They've shown it on Disney XD. So anime being on Disney Plus is not a problem. It's funny, yeah. You can make your jokes, but like if you really think about it, it's not that big of a deal because if like people have Crunchyroll, but they just use illegal sites anyways to get around the ads. Disney Plus doesn't have ads, like it's just another way to watch your anime. They're literally expanding like a facet or whatever of like where it's just like opening a new store in a separate location. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, like people were worried about like, oh, it's getting censored and all that. No, bro. Literally, Disney has no control over that, bro. Literally, Kubo and Period literally just stated to the fans before it even was the idea of it coming to Disney Plus that the anime will be censored because it will air around the midnight airtime in Japan. So we ain't got to worry about none of that. And plus, I'm not gonna lie, the Disney jokes were flying. I saw an edit with one of them. It was like, "Oh, this is my favorite Bleach opening," and it had the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse song in the back. It was opening 13. It was opening 13.
I'm not going cat, bro. Them shits got old real quick, bro. Because that's all I kept seeing on my timeline.
I know it did kind of get old, but
them shits are hella corny, bro.
No. Some of them were funny though.
Any twin is not funny when it comes to shit. When they run into the ground so quickly, bro. I've seen like over 100 plus shit about Mickey Mouse Bleach. Bro, like, bro, grow the fuck up. That shit is not funny no more. Yeah, for the first few ones, yeah, it's funny, but bro, after you keep saying it, that shit not funny, bro. That shit get annoying.
Yeah, that is
I see
true.
The same thing over and over again.
In general, any Twitter will literally post the exact same thing, like nothing different either.
Well.
Like like even the smallest difference makes an impact on a joke, but they just post the exact.
They just post the exact same thing.
I
did get my laughs in. Not gonna lie, it was funny, but ultimately, this is a good thing for the anime. This is a good thing for the anime. It gets more exposure for the Western audience, for the people who wanted Bleach to come back for like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's up to date with their stuff. They got Disney Plus, they got Crunchyroll, and for the people who are probably tuning or probably will like scroll on Disney Plus and see Bleach. The title, the what is it? The promo cover for Bleach that I saw a couple of days ago. That joint's phenomenal, and
It is.
that'll catch somebody's interest. Like Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War. Oh, I don't know what's this about. Not a person who's never seen the series watches it. Oh my gosh, what is this? It helps boost the ratings and helps get the exposure of the series, and so that they'll in turn either go back to the series when it started, watch it from the beginning when it started, or become a fan of like anime in general and venture out. It's basically the same thing like with what like we've grown up with watching an anime, doing that like on public TV, like with Toonami. We never knew what it was. It's on there.
Naruto did it with Disney XD.
Anime has started to become. Anime has gotten more into the mainstream, where it's like certain places you never thought it would appear on are appearing. Like with Naruto Disney XD, that was a big thing when that or Naruto Shippuden on Disney XD. Of course, it's going to be like a watered down, butchered version of what you expected, but hey, it's getting exposure to the younger audience. JetX, Nicktoons, all of them started to incorporate anime into their lineup at a certain time because they knew that there was a following with this, and they could bring in younger audiences and have them grow up with it and be like, okay, let me venture off more into like, okay, Adult Swim or Crunchyroll or Hulu and like I said, like it's not just Disney Plus that has done this. Hulu, which is supposed to be predominantly like live action stuff, it has a whole section of anime on the thing. So it's like, what's the issue? I'm like, but all jokes aside about the whole Disney meme and stuff, we don't have to worry. As Bleach fans, we don't have to worry. The anime is still going to be what it is from when they announced it. Kubo's still going to have his involvement. We still going to be eating every single week. The only thing you got to worry about is like, I think the simulcast thing, because apparently they're supposed to be weekly episodes, but with whole Disney's thing, I don't know how they do it. But I'm just glad Bleach is getting to a broader audience. We're gonna be thriving. October gonna come. We're gonna be eating good. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, I'm having the best time of my life come October. So it's like, at the end of the day, Bleach fans, we still up. Everybody can crack their jokes in, but those same people who getting their jokes in now, they're gonna be tuning in October, whatever day on the first episode, and Bleach gonna be trending.
Making TikTok edits and whatever, like
the same niggas that was making the same niggas like, hey, this Bleach is Mickey Mouse is on Disney Plus, bro. Please get out my face, bro.
People saying
the same people they're gonna be still watching it. It's gonna be trending. Well, we ain't gotta worry about nothing. We good. We eating. You know what I'm saying? That first episode is literally going to crash Twitter, or like the anime side of Twitter.
Yeah,
it's going to go crazy,
does
bro.
Not happen.
Shit is just cringe.
Like if you're a reader of Bleach and you read the 1,000 Year Blood War and you know what's about to happen,
bro, you gonna be that bitch turned up.
Yeah. It's a wrap.
It's OD.
And I don't know if they said, did they ever say how many episodes it would be?
No, they didn't give any specific numbers.
Because the thing is, he added more stuff in that he didn't get a chance to add in. So it's probably
he's gonna add. I know that Kubo did state that like the stuff that he wasn't able to add in the manga due to like time constraints and his health issues. There'll be more. There'll be added anime canon to the
which I'm happy about.
Story, which I'm actually glad because I do want to see what he was talking, like what stuff he wanted to have but he couldn't. I hope we have a more extended fight with Yuha. I do feel like that part was rushed a little bit.
I think they might scratch that shit out. Well, they might throw in his whole backstory. They probably gonna throw in the whole They're probably gonna throw in the whole plot about how Ichigo, fucking Kenpachi, Kisuke, Aizen is in damn, what's his name? Jubei?
You talking about
Ichibe.
Ichibe?
Yeah.
Oh, Ichibe.
Ichibe,
from
how they anomalies to the fucking verse and shit. Like,
You talking about Ichibe, the one from Squad Zero.
Yeah. Man is older than almost
I
everybody in
hope
the verse.
I hope he does expand upon Squad Zero though, because I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, he's going to.
Sound tough. They was tough on paper, but it's like
nah,
they kind of got everyone besides Ichibe kind of got boxed. They got washed.
Is it because Ichibe's Bankai was like literally broken as shit?
broken as fuck.
No, like he carries them. That's the thing I kind of had an issue with. Like he is the Zero Division Squad itself.
I mean, I wouldn't say he carries. But like,
no, he carried them, bro.
I wouldn't say he carries, bro.
He's literally the reason why they're the Zero Division Squad.
What's the one who make the Zanpakutos? I can't remember his name. He pretty
Oetsu.
Oetsu, yeah, Oetsu pretty fucking good himself.
Yeah, Oetsu is powerful. They're all powerful.
I'm talking about like
power wise.
For me, when I say carry power wise, like it's literally Ichibe. Like everybody else got mobbed.
Bro, listen, you could recreate anything because it's black. Because you turned the shit black. That's OP.
Bro, Ichibe died and came back to life because someone said his name.
I will admit his power is dummy. I ain't gonna lie to you. The fact that Yuha was able to get past that shows how broken the Almighty is. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have never found a way to get.
That's another thing too, bro.
Past that by abusing the Almighty, he found the biggest loophole in existence.
Bro, listen, that's another thing too, bro. A lot of people don't understand how powerful the Almighty is, bro. He really brung himself back to life mid fucking fight. He brung his another version of him before he died, and kept fighting.
Man said he sees timelines like grain of sand, bro. Like literal grains of sand.
That's fucking ridiculous. And I feel like I do feel hopefully I don't know, because I feel as though the fight with Yuha, the final fight,
bro, you know what's
we
gonna
still
be
have a lot
beautiful?
of stuff that needs to be questioned. We don't know what this man Ichigo's Bankai ability is. Literally, once we saw it, Buddy was like, "Yeah, we're not finna do that. Snap that bitch in half."
I feel it's like touch up on that. They probably made anime only for that one.
How do y'all feel about the how do y'all feel about the arrow? Do y'all think they're gonna have to expand upon that? The arrow that Uryu used against Yuha.
Oh yeah. Listen, that's another thing. They might. That's why I say his backstory. They may explain the silver arrow more because
the silver arrow, yeah.
Because how we figured it, if you was reading it, how a lot of people figured it out, how he technically like really fucking lost. It was in the lore because he already foretold how he was gonna lose in the dream when he was like dreaming about himself and shit like that.
Yeah.
So he was
Ichigo cutting him down. Yeah. He already. Yeah.
Yeah, like Tsukishima, Ichigo, Tsukishima and Uryu really played a big part in that fucking in Aizen. So
yeah, Aizen too.
Listen, Aizen is fucking
Aizen. Oh my goodness! When we get that scene with him and they have to go into the underground and he says, "Welcome to my soul society." Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
He in the chair too,
chilling.
The scene I need animated is, do I appear as Ichigo Kurosaki to you? Like that was crazy shit.
That was crazy.
You mean to tell me that Yuha with the Almighty was still fooled by the Kyoka Sugetsu? Like what?
That actually goes.
He got fooled.
That shows you how crazy that
Aizen outplayed. Aizen outplayed the Almighty. Did we not?
And the thing is, bro, we still don't know what this man's Bankai is. So we get this.
But he a transcended being, so he technically don't.
Well, yeah, he's a transcendent. Yeah, he doesn't need it, but it still would be nice to know. Because it's like all the other captains, they had their Bankais, but Buddy was just so powerful in base that like Shikai was equaling their Bankai. So it's like, okay, so what is your Bankai, bro?
Shikai,
I need to know.
Shikai is literally perfect hypnosis.
My like headcanon with Aizen is low key the fact that he never had one. He never needed one. Like he was above all the captains of Ryatsu. He knew more Keto than them. He was a better Keto master. He was more intelligent. He never needed a Bankai. He had the Hogyoku. He really never needed a Bankai ever. Like what reason would he sit down for like 10 plus years like most Soul River captains and like learn a Bankai? He has no reason to do that. He's already outclassed everybody by that point. He outclassed the majority of Soul Society as a child. Like, I don't know, bro.
You know, I
feel like
I'm
the
willing
only person-
to believe that because you don't need a Bankai to be a captain.
Hey, you don't.
You
Because
don't.
Kenpachi didn't have the Bankai for like the longest until the 1,000-year Blood War, where it was like, okay, we gotta train you to unlock your joint. And his Bankai is amazing too, by the way. How it's like comes full circle, phenomenal. Like, and niggas, oh my god, oh, his fight with Unohana, oh my gosh, that's gonna go crazy. Oh my gosh. There are so many fights in this 1,000-year Blood War that's gonna go crazy. But I cannot wait. Personally, my favorite panel in the early part of the war is when the Quincy tried to pull up on Yamamoto. And this man said,
"Oh yeah,
I am here. There is no other greater security than that." I was like, okay, he got that dog in him. Let's go.
Bro, Yama always dead, bro. Honestly, I like Yama's Bankai too.
He said, I'm all that is needed. I was like, all right, Yamamoto, you got that dog in you. Yes, sir. And when he pulled out the Bankai, packed up. This boy's Bankai was so strong, the whole Soul Society was threatened to like be destroyed just from the heat alone. Not even the Bankai.
Right.
Or no. It was his Bankai was radiating so much heat that it was threatening the entire Soul Society. And he ain't even attacked yet. That's honestly crazy. He was just standing there flexing.
Just standing there was about to destroy the entire time space. The entire realm.
Nigga was really just I know they're gonna go crazy on that fight. Yuha versus Yamamoto. Man.
Well, quote unquote Yuha.
Well, yeah. But when they find that out, oh yeah, it's a rad. Anime only is just gonna be like, nigga, that strong, man. Cause on the Quincy's, yeah, they finna go dummy too, bro.
And you know what's so OG is that people actually believe that he will lose. Like Yama would have lost, which is kind of wild because if like a lot of people didn't think that, but like so the Stern Raider's name is Lloyd Royd, right? And he only copied 50% of Yuha's powers. And Yama felt like he needed his Bankai to win with a 50% Yuha clone. What do you think the actual Yuha would have done? And that Yuha didn't even use Almighty either, by the way. That was just base, like Lloyd Royd, like copy his base powers.
Yeah, he didn't use the Almighty we didn't see the Almighty until the fight with Ichibei. Like, that's honestly wild.
Yeah,
that
looking
is
back
very
on it, we know
scary.
he had it.
It's very scary.
But ultimately, bro, we ain't no like if you're a fan of Bleach and you listening to this, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Disney not gonna be.
Hold on, another thing I'm gonna touch up on, right?
Editing, none of that shit. Like we still gonna be eating in October. We still have anime of the year. We gonna be feasting.
Listen,
and I do believe that it's gonna be anime of the year.
Another thing that we didn't touch up on, right? Another thing that we can touch up on is that his Bankai was so powerful that shit was canceling out everybody else's Bankai. And that wasn't even a full power with his Bankai, because if he went full power with his Bankai, the Soul Society would have just been fucked up. Like, it probably been non-existent.
His full power is the one where he raises all the dead, right? That ability, right?
Well,
that's just his ability.
I wouldn't say well, okay, like I wouldn't say necessarily full power. His Bankai is his Bankai, right? Like, but basically what it is, it has multiple sets of abilities, right? Y'all remember the whole like northwest, southeast scheme he
Yeah.
had, and like each like part represents a different aspect of his Zanpakuto? That's basically what it was. So his Bankai is just really his Bankai, but he can do crazy stuff with it depending on what side he's doing. Like I think it was West where he like brings up every person he has ever killed, and he literally like turns them into like a zombie army. If I remember correctly.
I'm gonna search it up, but the thing is, like, even in that fight, I don't even think he went full power, bro. Because at the same time, if he went full, like, actual full power, because he was restricting himself, because he didn't want to, like.
Oh no, he was full power. He wasn't at the beginning, but he was. But he did use his full power. Lloyd Roy just kind of like got bait, and then Yuha came and killed him.
Nah, you know who's fucking insane, bro. I'm gonna go down the list of who I feel like is like the strongest. Bro, the most slept on Stern Ritter, bro, is Lily Barrow. He is fucking broken, bro.
So you talk about Buddy with the light, right?
With the sniper, bro.
Yeah.
The one who fought Shunsui, he is literally, bro. Now had to fucking get the what it was, the
It was like an ancient family weapon.
Bro, that shit basically could slay a fucking god, bro. Like, just we had to bust our bunk out, bro.
Yeah, because Lalil became light.
That's another person's Bankai that's gonna fucking break the internet. When we see his Bankai, bro, it's a wrap, bro. I'll be like, hey, yo, bro, his top one shadow user, Shikamaru, who? Back up, move left. Yami, who? Back up, move left.
Damn.
Nah, for real.
Megami who? Damn.
Megami who? I've always been a fan of Shunsui, bro. I don't know what it is. I think it was when I saw bro with the
he
rose
fought that fraud. He fought that fraud. That was one. We fought that fraud.
Here he go.
Are you talking about Star?
Okay.
We fought the fraud. That was the fake number one Espada. Here?
Man said fraud, fake number one. Okay.
That's crazy.
I wasn't even gonna say that. I was about to say when we first get introduced to him and he has the kimono on over the captain's. That was me. I was like, I knew he was gonna be.
His whole vibe is just
his
so
vibe.
cool.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
Man, niggas like his vibe. Man, niggas like his vibes of a fraud.
Okay, relax.
What are you talking about?
Crazy, bro. That's fucking
bro,
crazy.
We're talking about Shunsui, not Stark. And Stark is not a fraud.
No. Stark is putting that work. Stop playing. He may not have been the strongest, but he was still putting in his work.
He was.
I mean, talking about Shunsui or Stark?
You talking about Stark?
Stark.
That nigga don't like Stark.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why you don't like Stark.
I mean, yeah, Stark is powerful. Like I think him being number one is BS, but he's still
okay.
No. He was number one because he had the most what it was.
What was it like? No, because he could span those infinite zeros, but
he had the most. Bro, listen, he just had the most. I forgot what it was.
I mean, even then, it's a big misconception that like the Espada ranking are only.
Yeah, they're not ranked. They're not ranked by their numbers, no, because the two strongest are Ukiura and Yami, like hands down.
Right.
Yeah, they're ranked on. I forgot the specific word they use, but the word basically translates to like deadliness. So like it's everything, right? Their IQ, their hacks abilities, how fast they are, all of that comes into like comparison when the Espada ranking.
His stock was one?
I mean, but we know that's like easily contradicted. I don't even think he beats Baragon, to be honest.
Cool. Start,
bro. Get this Joker out of this VC for real, man. Nigga laughing at everything. I hate it here.
So
he really do sound like Joker too.
All right, so all right, quick question, right? Do you think if he would have never fought Shunsui, right? Do you think he could beat Byakuya or Kenpachi?
Oh,
at that time,
Start.
At that time, no.
Yeah, at that time.
No.
No, not at that
Is he a
time.
fraud? Is he a fraud?
Damn, and I gave him the leisure, like,
Cause
bro,
you got to
who-
think about
matter
it,
of
like
damn,
Byakuya and Kenpachi were fighting the stronger Espada.
matter of fact, do you think he could?
I think what gives Stark
could beat
the edge
Shinji?
in the fight was because he's more intelligent and he knows what to do. He's not an idiot like Yami.
Bro,
But if we're going off of sheer strength, it's Yami and Ukiura.
The thing is, he got a nice ass ability that fits him. It's that if you just outplay it, he lose. Like, to be technical, he's like one of them niggas. He's like one of them niggas who would just spam attacks, and then you outplay him, he lose.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, you beat me, I lost.
Yeah.
And that's y'all won, right? That's y'all
Ooh.
won. That's y'all go.
Nigga, no,
that's the story. That's the stories one, not us,
bro. Listen, nigga. Both of my favorite Espada could beat him, no problem. Grimjow and Grimjow and Nail could beat Stark, no problem.
Hey, yo, Grimjow smoking that Stark pack.
Bro, Grimjow the king of Waco Mundo.
I thought it was weird that he was number one when I was watching it.
Grimjow is the king of Waco Mundo. Technically, Baragon is, but yeah, I get what you're.
No, but no. I'm talking about like as of now, like
yeah,
he's the king.
Like,
he even the thing is he even surpassed Holybell. Like Holybell not even stronger than Nail.
Yeah, I mean technically she never was, but yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but you know. And it's crazy because remember Grimjow was 6, pushing it. Holybell was 3. For him to come from 6 all the way up to 1, that's a big ass push. And then Kubo even stated like, in I believe like an article or some shit. I'll try to pull it up that if the spot like every Espada is capable of transcending like Ukiura, but Ukiura just did it way faster than all of them. Plus, that was his intention anyway. Ukiura was a plot point. A damn good plot point.
Ukiura really didn't care about semantics anyway. Like, that was kind of like he didn't have any real...
This was stated like after the arc? Or was it during?
What are you talking about? The Grimjow stuff?
No. What he said about that thing that Kubo said, I guess.
Oh, no. That's when the whole 1,000-Year Blood War was coming out, and that's when he just released that. When he released that novel, novel about Shinji Bankai and how he had to fight against I think, damn, what's that little kid that's like Ichigo? Hikone.
Oh, you're talking.
Hikone.
Yeah, those are from the
listen, Hikone is fucking broke. Hikone is more broken than Ichigo, bro. Ichigo is broke.
Nah. Ichigo is still technically stronger. That's why. I don't want to spoil.
Nah, read the novels
if y'all want to read it.
Read them novels. Like, the novels is fucking.
I read it. Yeah, it's great. So like Tokunada, I'm just gonna say this: Tokunada like literally planned for Ichigo not to be there. So that's like the whole point. Like Ichigo is like the only one that can kill him at that point, or like maybe like Aizen. But like, yeah. Like they're still stronger Soul Reapers, but Hikone is still like that guy or them. I don't know, like they're like gender neutral, but
probably gender neutral, which is cool.
Yeah,
but like Hikone is broken. Even when they did the backstory about the other Kenpachis, bro. Listen, my favorite one is the what it was. I can't remember his name, but the Kenpachi. I forgot what his name was.
Ashiro?
Is that the one who got like the furry ass chest? He looked like a beast.
Yeah, I believe that's Kenpachi Ashiro.
Yeah, I think that's Ashiro, bro. He was the real cool one, bro. And then what's his name came and challenged him, and he didn't want it because his Bunkai eat anything type shit. So it's like if I activate the Bunkai you next to me, that shit reliable enough to kill you too. Like it don't got no, because he could have been packed up the other dude. He was just like, bro, I don't want to kill my comrade because y'all gonna be in the way.
Yeah, that's true. Kenpachi's they're really like they're kind of like swordsmen, like actual like real life swordsmen in a way that they have a sense of moral code in a lot of cases. Uh, I know Kenpachi might seem like an outlier to that, but even then, Kenpachi still some moral code in his
Bro,
own.
look, it's like look how he treat fucking Yachiro, little girl Yachiro before she became his whole Bankai Shikai. How he was treating Yumachika.
Yeah,
Damn, what's Baldy? I can't remember his fucking name, bro.
you said
Ukaku.
Baldy. You talking about what's my man's name?
Ikaku.
Ikaku. I said
Yeah,
Ukaku.
Madarame.
Ikaku. Now listen, Ikaku Bunkai is raw as fuck, bro. When I first seen that shit, when I first seen that episode of him activating Bunkai, he was like, bro, I usually ever do this because it's
Oh,
embarrassing.
that joint
Yeah.
was.
His
It was lit. My man said water though, but it was lit.
bro, that
That
shit was
joint was
raw.
wild.
Well, matter of fact, what was y'all favorite arc in Bleach? It can even be filler, bro, because that nigga fillers didn't miss. Besides the
This
bonus
might
arc.
be an unpopular opinion, but like I really like the Fullbring arc, like a lot.
I
I don't know what it was.
I remember niggas were trying to say that shit filler. I was like, yeah, nigga. No.
I know. I heard that dumb shit. I was like, y'all filler? What? And literally after the defeat of Aizen, what are you talking about?
Damn, a
Yeah,
nigga
I
can,
really like Fullbring.
my goat can have a regular life.
Exactly.
Like, damn, y'all childish.
And imagine if the series did end with the defeat of Aizen. There'd be so many unanswered questions that we don't know about.
Facts. Like that's what we're leaving
Like,
Aizen. Like Aizen even foreshadowed like Kisuke know this, that, and the third. Kisuke even foreshadowed himself like he know about this, that, about the Soul King. Like we still even get that much shit about the
exactly.
Soul
Like,
King.
Hey yo,
like that literal ass last episode when Aizen was getting sealed, and I don't. That's another thing. People who always people say that he got beat by plot armor, but it's like no, bro. Kisuke's really that dog. Like, bro, because he knew Aizen was being cocky because of the Hogyoku. Like, bro, he even said it. You would never let your guard down like this if you ain't had that. And it was just like once he found that opening, he placed that seal on him when he did. And bro was like, and then they had that conversation of like, he's like, why do you serve that thing? Why do you serve the Soul King? And Kisuke was like, that's just how the order of things go. And imagine it just stops right there and we don't know who the Soul King is or like how it's gonna go with the Soul King and like what everybody in the Soul Society feels about him or whatever.
Exactly.
Because Aizen was just like, Aizen flat out was like, hey yo, I'm cool off the Soul King. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna oppose that nigga. I don't rock with that, bro. Like, no.
Hey, no, listen. When we
So
found
it
out
would be
about the Soul
weird
King,
for
I'm
it to
like, bro, this nigga
freaking.
ugly as fuck.
It'd be weird for him to just stop right there. But as far as my favorite arc goes, I have to say, I think the 1,000-Year Blood War is my favorite.
That's
Like,
fair.
like out of everything, just bring everything that just escalated to that arc. It was phenomenal, and this is no discredit to any of the other arcs. I love Soul Society. I love Karakura Town. I love Fullbring, but it's something about the 1,000-Year Blood War was just like, yo, this is. I ain't never been more hyped reading a final arc than I have with the 1,000-Year Blood War in a good minute, bro. Yeah, it was just so much, bro. And I think my definitive second would be 1,000-Year. No. Soul Society and Karakura Town. It's like it's back and forth with me. Like one day I'll be like, oh, Soul Society. No, then Karakura Town. It's like both are so amazing. It's kind of hard for me to put one over the other definitively. Because Soul Society is one of the greatest, like, I guess you can say it's like would you consider Soul Society like the first arc? Or were we still counting the substitute Shinigami arc?
Nah, nigga, it's
I
still
definitely
substance.
say Soul Society is like the first
It's
real
it's
arc of
it's
the
our it's
Bleach.
our
Okay,
first major art.
okay. The
Yeah.
first major arc, like that's one of the best first major arcs I've ever read in a shonen. Like that, like everything that we had prior to it was just like kind of like your week of the like your Saturday morning villain or that's hollow of the week. And then when we get introduced to other Soul Reapers like Renji and Byakuya, how we have Renji and Ichigo, they fighting over there. Renji getting the best of bro, Ichigo come through. And this man Byakuya blitzes the hell out of Ichigo. And he's like, even when he's like, he said something so cold. He was like, even when you fall to the floor, you're still slow. I was like, oh my God. Because that's the first time we've ever seen Ichigo just get one shotted from anybody, hollows and all. And then it was just like the whole devotion to saving Rukia. And like, because she basically saved him. And he's just like, yo, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And all the moments in there, all the like plot reveals that we found out with Aizen and what he's doing, how he's plotting behind the scenes is amazing. His reveal at the end too, when he's like, "Hey, I had y'all in the 𝐄𝐄𝐍 the whole time, my boy. I'm finna go become God, my boy. Stop playing." When Buddy slicked the hair back, I knew it was raps. I knew
Man,
it was raps. I was like, "Yeah, he got the dog in him." And then with Karakura with the Espadas, one of the best groups, one of the best villain groups ever. I love like all of them, like Ukiora, Grimjow, Stark, Holly Bell, Nell, even though she's not a part of the
Well, she was a
well, I
former.
guess
She a
she is.
former Sparta, but I still count her. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Even Yami, Silero, um, Baragon, like I love the group of Estada and how they all represent a certain aspect of death, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Or like an emotion, right? Yeah. It's just like I mean, all the captains showed up, they're doing their thing too. It was like I felt like nobody got left behind. We finally got to see Yamamoto in action with him.
bro, he beat
Aizen, how
Wonder
strong he
Wise
is when
ass.
he pulled up.
He beat
The
Wonder Wise ass, yo.
oh yeah,
I
he beat Wonder Boy's ass, bro. Like he was like once he got his Bankai or like his Shikai, he was like, "I'll beat you with straight hands, my boy." Like
bro,
stop playing.
he this old nigga
Me,
pulled down
me,
his
me.
jacket and pulled out a straight fist and beat this young nigga ass.
Young nigga ass, bro. And then we got to see the visors too, and then their whole thing of why they hate Aizen. We find out they were all captains as well, or like part of the Soul Society as
Oh
well.
yeah, that
And
was they even had a
The
they
turn
bro,
back,
even in
yeah,
Karakura
the turn
Town.
back the pendulum.
Yeah, turn the pendulum. Listen, that was the one of the best backstories I
That was
watched
that backstory was crazy.
in a long
Yeah,
time.
because I was always like, hey, I was like, why Kisuke get? Because he told us he got banished from the Soul Society, and we are like, okay, so why someone as smart as him got banished? And then we find out the Aizen framed him through 𝐄𝐄 Sugetsu and told the elder, or the or what is it, Order 46, right? That's what they're called.
yeah, Order 46, yeah.
Order 46, that he was the one who was plotting, and then fucking, it was just like, dang, this nigga Aizen, yeah, yeah, crazy boy, like, and Kisuke's always been one of my favorite characters too. Like, he just had that mystique to him, and then like when we see Kisuke pull up, like he more like keto than all the other captains, but hey, he ain't afraid to box with him. You know what I'm saying? Like he powerful. He showed why he a captain. Him, Yoriichi. Then we find out about Ichigo's dad. He's a whole captain too. That shocked me. I was like, this man this man dad a whole captain.
Whole ass captain.
Like
And
whole ass
arguably and
Shinigami as well. It's like,
arguably
whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, what in the world?
and arguably got the second strongest fire Zanpakuto.
And it's
Yeah.
like, what the? Yeah. And I was just like, what in the world? And then it just led to more questions because when Aizen was confronting Ichigo about like, hey, I've known about you since from the beginning. Like, what you mean from the beginning? I got my powers. He's like, no, little nigga, ever your conception, my boy. I was on to you. He's because you are the mixture of a hollow, a Shinigami, and then as soon as he was about to say what we thought, Ichigo's dad stepped in. He's like, hey, yo, keep your mouth shut, yo. That's something I gotta tell him. And we ain't hear about that until Ichigo had to come back to his dad and finally found like the truth about his mom, and we find out his mom's a Quincy. I was like, oh my god, Kubo, boy, cooking with gas, boy, cooking with gas.
That nigga got a whole propane. What Hank Hill said? I got
Propane
propane
with
and
propane
propane
accessories.
accessories. Nigga, he in there cooking. Fuck you talking about?
Bro, like he was real. I'm like, yo, cool, hey, bro, I see you. Oh yeah, it's just like, man, bro, like to start everything off with an arc like the Soul Society. That not many people can say they've done that, bro. It's crazy. Like I think might like that arc better than the Land of Waves as far as first arcs go between like the big three.
Yeah, 100%.
I used to like Land of Waves. Don't get me wrong, Land of Waves is amazing. It's like the first real like true like reality of the ninjas, and like the Zabuza and Kakashi fight is amazing. Seeing Naruto, Sakura, and Sasuke do their thing, but it's just something about Soul Society. It's like, bro, like we went like I think it's just the scale of Soul Society as opposed to the substitute Shinigami arc. Like it's just they out here fighting captains. Like they going into their set and like and stamping their logos on there, bro. Like man, Byakuya, Ichigo versus Kenpachi, that was crazy. Ichigo trying to learn Bankai, trying to get in tune with his Shikai and his inner world. It's just incredible, bro.
Bro, listen, the shit
And then we
that
find out about the hollow stuff. Like, man, yo,
listen,
so much
Ichigo got a
goes
lot
on
of
in the art,
correlation. Bro, Ichigo got a lot of fucking duality in his character from Zangetsu and Hollow Ichigo, and him trying to figure out how to maintain both of them and make both of them work, bro. Like the character is fucking, bro. Listen, that's my goal. My goal is save the fucking world with a 4.0 GPA.
Exactly. He got that dog in him, and he got the baddest chick too. It's crazy. Back up, go home.
Facts. Nah, the weird shit was like, bro, listen, y'all niggas need to stop putting him and Rukia together when they literally like brother and sister.
That's another thing. I never understood that. I never saw a romantic relationship between them.
Never.
I always thought
they argue
it was
like
either
brother and
best
sister,
friends or they had like a brother sister kind of like relationship like that. Like other than that, I didn't see no romantic. I didn't see any romance between them. Not one bit.
Yeah, not at all. It's like kind of how it is.
I watched the anime and read the manga. Like I don't see it at all. There was never a time where Rukia was like thinking about Ichigo in that way. She like if they were thinking about each other, it was like, oh, I'm trying to get to Rukia to save her, or I'm trying to get to Ichigo to tell him the operation. It's like I never saw that. So it's weird that they got shipped together. It's
they always like,
I think it's because it was the chemistry, because they really did have good chemistry. So yeah, that's all it really was. They just really had good chemistry together.
I mean, yeah, I gotta have good chemistry with my neighbor. It doesn't mean I'm finna go over her off the head, like, bro.
Yeah, you have chemistry and just still be friends. I never it was just I always knew it was. I felt like it was obvious day one that Orihime was the girl for Ichigo.
Yeah,
and you
literally.
can see that by basically the Kuratown arc. Basically, it confirms that this man Ichigo literally denied the Soul Society. He was like, "I'm going there regardless of if y'all are helping me or not,
bro. Because
Shorty is in danger, and I'm going to save her. You can stand by."
Blasted my man whole fucking chest in, yo.
Oh yeah, and
Listen, if that's
Ukiyo
not
would blast that man
dedication or
chest in, boy.
if that's not dedication of love for your friend or your girl, your shorty in the future, bro, listen, I don't know what is.
Like, come on, bro. Like, yo, even on his deathbed, quote unquote, still was thinking about protecting Orihime. And we need to talk about something too. You people who are but casual anime fans, or I don't know where this misconception is, but why Vassal Lord Ichigo is not an asshole.
Yeah, I'm tired of that.
Literally, as he's training with White,
Oh,
he literally says,
ahead.
"If you die, I'm taking over." That's literally what happened. How do you miss that?
He
He
verbatim
literally
said that.
says it
Homie literally
verbatim.
said, "If I catch you slipping, your body is mine." Like that's basically what he said. And what happens the minute he get caught slipping? And White takes over, bro. Like I don't get it. It's like ABC logic. Like come on, bro. Like,
It's really simple. Like I never understood that. Oh, plot armor saved Ichigo. No, my boy White literally took over.
They
only
reading
Disney
Bleach
Bleach.
Eyes
Most of y'all
Closed.
are like low-key retarded. Like it's kind of crazy.
They not reading or watching Bleach. They watching Clorox. It's crazy. They're
It's
like
arrogant.
y'all terrible, bruh. Basic comprehension skills that y'all lack. Y'all call anything anime fans will call anything a plot armor nowadays, man.
Bro, listen,
Sheesh, I'm glad
they don't.
Bleach and them came out when they did, because if they came out now, whew, everything would be in shambles.
Bro, these niggas would be
Why doing this episode 1 or oh brother. But yeah, like
Yeah,
who
it's
was in
cat.
his bag with these, bro? Like it's just, and like going back, like I said, he did all that for Orihime. If that doesn't tell you that he don't love this girl, I don't know what else will. Like it's just weird to me. Like, granted, he would do the same thing for Rukia because he literally did that the arc earlier. But I think that like Karakura really showed like just how much Orihime truly meant to Ichigo. Like this nigga really was like, hey, literally said to Yamamoto face in that same room. When Yamamoto said, "Nah, we not going over to the enemy place." He literally said, "I'm going there regardless. I don't care about what none of y'all are on. I came to Soul Society before to confront y'all. I will do the same thing without y'all." So, granted, they did come because they needed a work on assist Ichigo because he helped them through Soul Society, but it just wasn't the right time. They had to get everything planned, but Ichigo is a person who runs on his emotions, and he's not going to sit back and let stuff happen to those he cares about. Like his main thing is like literally his name basically comes off of protect. So that's what he's gonna do. He can protect his people. And his baby mama or his future baby mama, she needed to be saved. So what is Brody gonna do? I'm gonna be the main character and save her. So
I'm the same as Shorty.
If that didn't help you or you Ichiruki fans accept that she's the one, hey, live in whatever fantasy bubble you want. But once you see when y'all see the final episode of the 1,000-Year Blood War, and it's him, Ichigo, and Kazui, and he look exactly like his mama and daddy, it's a wrap. I'll be sitting back, sipping some wine. Yes, sir.
that was lucky wholesome. That was a mad wholesome moment in that chapter when we saw little baby Kazui and everybody after the 10-year time skip.
I was like, who is this little kid? And I was like, oh my gosh.
Bro,
that's his son.
You question who babies that was, bro?
You couldn't tell by the way that nigga looked. Your dad looked like a young Ichigo. Like off rip.
No, this is before I actually like read Bleach, because this is this was way before, like back in like when the manga ended, like 2016, I think.
Yeah.
I remember seeing like reading like a chapter review of it. And I'm like, who the fuck this little nigga is? Then it was like, oh, that nigga actually, and it was like, oh, he got with the girl who's supposed to be with. Okay, cool.
Then they do a whole 180 on you, and then Ryuki and Renji got together. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I thought.
Oh no, I was expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I thought they was gonna stay single forever. Like in my opinion.
I saw that coming a mile away. I'm like,
yeah, I saw it back in Soul Society, bro. Like
you can tell with
nigga,
Renji, it was a lot more intimate. Like he had a lot more intimate feelings. Plus, they grew up together. They came out of nothing.
Yeah, they grew up together. Renji he tried his hardest to be like with Rukia, like not in that sense for like wanted to be with her at that moment, but just like I guess like status wise, because she was part of the 𝐄𝐄𝐀𝐕𝐄𝐍 clan, and it's just like he's like just this random Josho, and it's like damn, can I really like be with her like that? He's more expressive with his feelings. Rukia, she's still like she still gets flustered. I would say she's flustered about how she feels, but she knows Renji loves her, and
I just want to say this. I just want to say this. Shout out for Rukia for being Captain 13 squad leader.
Oh yeah, when I saw that, I was so hyped, bro. A small self with that big road. I was like, oh my gosh, she moved up.
Shout out to
because I think that was just because she was a diehard lieutenant, boy, and she was just really trying to prove that she was like one of the best. And then when you see that she finally becomes a captain, bro, oh my gosh, it's like, man, it was all worth it, my boy, all worth it. Now, how do y'all feel about I know because this was a big topic during like when Bleach was going on, but how did y'all feel about the whole Byakuya thing?
I felt like he should have died. Like I felt like he had no real purpose coming back. Like so like when it comes to character depth, right? I look at it in the sense of like what furthermore can they be done throughout the story with their character arc, right? Is their character arc finished? Can you end it here? Would they serve a bigger purpose being dead or being alive? And in that case, I felt like Byakuya checked out the majority of all those boxes. Like Rukia's development with him, especially with Asnot in the Asnot fight, and how she had to surpass her own fear, her own insecurities of, like you said, wanted to rise up in rank and stuff like that, wanted to rise up as the leader of the 𝐄𝐄𝐀 clan. Like, she had to push past all of that. It would have meant so much more, especially if Byakuya was dead. And even then, to kill off such a high-ranking captain who at that point was still a top 5 in the Soul Society, off rip would have established so much more with the soul, like the war going through. So I don't know. I feel like it's a multitude of like different plot points that Byakuya's death would have been so much more impactful than just him coming back and just almost getting bodied by Gerard. Like I don't know. Like I felt like he should have died. Honestly, personally.
Okay, that's fair. What about you, Sammy?
My biggest thing, I'm just asking a little bit about Bleach. The characters I do really appreciate in the series, the growth, definitely Ichigo, Uryu, Rukia, Orihime, Kisuke, Aizen for sure.
Fuck that nigga Kisuke.
Oh, he hating on.
No, I'm besting. I love Kisuke. I love Kisuke, bro. I'm besting. I love Kisuke, bro.
I feel like it's. I'm not gonna lie, because I was really about to slander.
I feel like it's one more person I'm missing.
Hey, bro,
really about to slander. Okay, because I really about to slander that fraud from that other series that will not be named.
Nah, nigga. Wait from the start.
No, I'm talking about that other sensei. We not shall let me know your name.
Another thing I do fuck with about Bleach is that, especially with the ending, is vague because remnants basically
of Yuha's
it's still present, and then isn't it like attached to Kazuya? in Rukia
Yeah,
daughter.
he Kazumi touched some of the remains of Yuha's power, and he actually became like a Shinigami. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, just had to
Yeah.
refresh my memory. It's still
If
crazy
you
that
ever read,
even in death he's still relevant. I still fuck with that. Another thing that I did like is that Kubo didn't miss with a fucking single antagonist. I could
oh no, his
I could honestly
nah,
say
that
that. You
yeah,
feel
nigga.
me? A lot of people don't like the full brain arc. I don't know why. Tsukushima and Genjo is like some of the best fucking like some of the best villains I could
people
say in
people
shonen.
complain about the fights. They complain about like there's not a lot of action. It's too plot heavy. But I'm just like, okay, so you're just a meathead, or two. Even if you're not a meathead, it's like it's still wrong because they have some of the best fights in the series. Like, bro, Ginjo versus Ichigo, it's like probably a top 5 fight in the series, to be honest.
Facts. Literally
Like,
facts. Like that fight was nothing short but fucking dope. Honestly. Um I always what I do like about
Top
Bleach
five. Hmm.
is that I always like how something in the past always become relevant to either the present or something in the future. Whether it's like a past arc, like to now. You feel me? That's what I
oh yeah,
definitely
Kubo loves his lore. He loves lore, man.
bro, listen, his range, I could be very honest, right? Bleach is my top one for the simple reason of its range, bro. Whether it's how he portray characters, what he symbolized certain characters off of, uh what's another one? Uh
Uh, I
his
think it's
race
just how
his race, like how he you know mind um doing different races each arc, whether these motherfuckers Italian, uh German based, he got a whole Latino theme. You feel me?
yeah.
Like so I do really appreciate that. That shit is really like dope to me. Not too many manga could really pull that off. And just the fact that he could pull that shit off like effortlessly, like weekly, it's fucking insane to me. Um
Yeah, that is true.
uh um Another thing, what I do want to see, because granted the anime got announced, but it was also announced that we is getting another arc called the Hellverse arc, with all of them being adults, and I know that shit is gonna go down. I bro, in my heart of hearts,
Yeah, that's on. I think that's gonna be like based off the one shot. I don't know if you read it, Sammy, but yeah, the one shot.
Yeah, that was that long. That was that long. That was a 75-page Bleach chapter.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
I'm definitely interested in that because
was Zalaporo coming back and everything.
yeah,
yeah.
that
But the
definitely
thing is,
leads to like
he might
we could
continue off
actually
of
see
that.
like more.
He may continue off of that. We never know. And then at the same time, he had a bunch of fucking novels that's out about the Kenpachis, about what is this shit from the Kuchiki clan, Shinji. Uh, we even get interactions between Grimjow and Kenpachi in the novels, like shit like that. And we still got
Yeah.
burnt. And we still got Burn the Witch.
I look you want the Kenpachi novels to get like an anime arc. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yo, bro, that shit could be like just anime only. Like even if it's some filler shit, bro. The Kenpachi arc alone, that shit is gonna be
Yeah,
fucking.
or even Can't Fear Your Own World, because Can't Fear Your Own World is like literally canon material, like
Oh yeah,
a couple
yeah,
of
yeah.
years after the time skip. Like,
Hell yeah. Even Can't For Your Own World is amazing.
yeah, like Tokinada is like literally the next main villain. Why not? Like, it's just another arc you can do if you really want to do more Bleach content and really like ride this
But
wave of just nonstop Bleach content. Like, yeah, just go for it. Go for it, bro.
but but what I did want him to tap into was definitely like the stuff that's regarding around hell, because he could bring back Kukuto if he really want to. He could make Kukuto canon. The dude who was bounded by
Yeah,
hell.
yeah,
He can make him.
yeah.
He can make
He
him.
can make him
He can
canon.
make him canon. Like if you really want to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you easily.
but the fact that we got Zalaporo and it was like, bro, he's a revengeful spirit from hell, and he's trying to terrorize. But that should get me thinking. I'm like, bro, if Zalaporo come back, like, what other person like Yamamoto, Unohana, Ukiora?
Yeah, I'm about to say, they can come back. We can see those interactions again for real.
Yeah, but I won't want them to come back though. I feel like those are two characters that should stay dead. To be honest.
Which one?
Especially Unohana. I think both. I think Unohana and Yama should stay dead.
Oh yeah, facts.
Oh yeah, I don't mean like them bringing them back in the series, but like having like it would be nice to see like little interactions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just like
yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that's why I would like the Kenpachi novels to get animated because we get all that from Unohana and Kenpachi and the former Kenpachis like Shishiro and Musabi. Like we can have more of that easily. I agree with that. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty dope actually. That's what I'm saying, man. We need to animate these novels.
Bro, Bleach got too much fucking content that Kubo got too much content that he could really play with, but I already know my boy trying to enjoy retirement. He's chilling. You feel me? And he's just focusing on the anime.
It's another author that need to retire too. But I digress though. Another author that need to retire too. But this ain't about him right now. It's about the GOAT. But we can keep going though.
And Kubo we trust. I be trying to tell niggas, and Kubo we trust.
And Kubo we trust. It's another author.
What's another thing? I ain't gonna lie to you. My two favorite arcs from Bleach alone, I think it's like Fullbring and Thousand Year Blood War. And I really like Fullbring because it's so plot heavy and it tells more backstory about the Soul Society. And this is what I mean, bro. The Soul Society arc low key play a part in a lot of these fucking arcs. Like I feel like it's the foundation that made a lot of these arcs, except for Wako Mundo, and that's kind of like it branched off and it did its own little thing. But then we started getting blasts for the past from Genjo, and then Genjo because he was the first ever substitute Soul Reaper, and then the reason why they made the whole combat pass and monitoring shit and
that was actually wild.
That actually was a crazy reveal, and it's even wilder if you read the novels because we actually get the reasoning for that now.
Facts. Like
Fullbringer gave me my funniest moment when bro was in Ichigo house and he tricked his sisters. That shit had me roll.
This nigga Tsukushima pulled up in Ichigo house, bro, sat down and had his sisters them convinced that he was their cousin type shit.
Yo, that shit had me rolling, bro. Like,
this nigga's a villain.
At this point,
wait, was that the Hell one shot? It was like one random dude, and like he like came in through Ichigo's window, and he stepped.
He was like, "I don't even know who you are."
My man said, "I don't know who you are and why you stepping on my bed, bro." My man said, "What you say?" That man Ichigo said, "Bro, I think you heard me, dog." Like this man Ichigo was not having it, bro. My man is a G for real, bro. That's actually crazy. My man said, "Yeah, bro, you heard me."
I'm really curious, exactly like, what's some anime only stuff that he's gonna add in that he was honestly like. Hopefully, it's something dealing with either the Kenpachis or more backstory with Uryu and Ichigo dad. Bro, hold on. Matter of fact, since we're talking about this, Ichigo and Uryu dad backstory with Masaki, which is Ichigo mom. That shit is gonna. I forgot what that little arc is called.
What is it? I think it's called
something of the rain. It's called.
I think it's like Nothing But the Rain or something like that.
Yeah, Nothing But Rain, something like that. Yeah.
But that Lord went crazy. Like when we finally found out like who bro's mom was, or like the backstory of his mom, and it was just like, man. And it was and I think what made it more impactful was because prior to that, it was Renji and Ichigo. They were trying to like get their true Shikais by training with what's the brother's name from from Squad Zero, who created the Bankai's, I think.
Etsu.
Yeah, I think that's him. And like Renji passed, but Ichigo didn't. And bro was like, "You need to find out what you're missing, my boy, my brother. Then you can come back."
You
And
need
then
to.
that was the moment.
You talking about Ichibei? You talking about who told him about who told Renji about his sword?
No. I'm talking about like it's the dude who created the Zanpakuto, right? The dude with the
Etsu, Etsu.
yeah, him. In that moment when they were training, Renji passed, Ichigo failed, and then that's when he had to go back to the world of living, and that's when him and his dad had that heart to
It's
heart,
called
and it's like, okay,
Everything
it's
But
about time I
Rain.
told you the truth.
It's called Everything But Rain.
Okay, everything.
And that shit got one of the hardest. That shit one of the hardest covers, bro. In Bleach.
Like
I can put that shit in Discord.
that was just something that bro really needed, and that was what really completed Ichigo's character, because his mom was like a big part of like.
I put it in general.
Yeah, it's that one. And like, cause it makes sense. His mom is like the biggest outside of like his family, was like the biggest. I want to say the biggest regret he's has in his life up until that point for not being able to do anything.
Oh no,
to save her.
That was easily the biggest regret he's ever had. His mom and like learning out like the history of his dad and soul. So yeah, like that's easily like his family heritage is like his biggest burden. So him getting those two swords really like solidified his self acceptance as who he is as Ichigo Kurosaki. Ichigo's whole character narrative, like his main goal is not to protect his friends. His whole deeper monologue is the concept of self-acceptance. And that's with a lot of people in Bleach, right? But with Ichigo especially, because it has so much personal connection to him and what's going on, his very existence is why Bleach is the way it is. Why everybody does what they do, why Yuha is the way he is, why Aizen is the way he is, why the Soul Society is the way he is, and why the way it is. It's because of Ichigo. So it's just like, it's a big narrative with like self-acceptance and self-determination, I'd say. And mental maturity as well. Mental and physical maturity.
Man.
Ichigo, bro.
Ichigo.
I'm like that condom ass nigga.
Hey, ain't gonna be no Luffy slander, bro. Luffy,
bro, this nigga hate Luffy. This nigga hate Buggy. This nigga hate.
I don't hate Luffy. I don't hate Luffy. I just think he pussy for not spending the black back when his brother got a donut. But I digress though. So yeah.
Bro, my man was in so much trauma, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, Brian. He probably he probably might pull up because Blackbeard is the reason for everything. I'm gonna be honest with you. So he might pull up on Blackbeard before anything.
That's real Blackbeard.
Blackbeard really him. But this ain't.
Blackbeard.
We even get into One Piece. What time we got? Oh, I might as well wrap it up. But thank you for everybody who did come out and even just watch the podcast. It was basically a Disney Plus and Bleach day. We even went over some basic power scaling because niggas just dumb, or they just don't know, or they just don't know that too. I had Karma here with me. You already know what goes around comes around. The 13th Hokage himself.
Yeah, sir.
We got Bleach.
Finally the 13th Hokage. Nigga ain't go down. No went up.
We got Meech, you feel me? Mr. Super Saiyan guy himself, Mr. Saiyan, you feel me? The nigga cut off his tail, but can it grow back? We got him, Mr. Monkey. Then
I ain't gonna say it like that.
Hey,
I ain't gonna say it like that. But then then we got Mr. Hate Show himself, the Mr. Barcelona World Championship title nigga. He ain't got the tag team belt. He said coming soon. He got the world title, Mr. We got Brian.
I'm just your daily average One Piece slander account.
Yeah, we know that much.
That nigga the biggest troll, man. Don't pay no mind to him. But hey, you feel me? Next time, peace.
Hey.